Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chris with Digital REM. Welcome back to another behind the scenes or day in the life of Chris with Digital REM. We're headed to the Commerce Club to shoot a gala for the YE Foundation, one of their annual events that they have for their donors, to bring awareness to their brand, all of the above. The YE Foundation is a nonprofit based out of Atlanta, Georgia, who serves the world with sustainable energy sources. And pretty much, Haiti is being one of the first places that they are helping, but then they want to, expand across the globe, providing solutions or providing the resources for sustainable energy for countries across the world. A beautiful thing, and we're here to support their brand and support their mission, and we're here to shoot their production for them. We're headed to the Commerce Club right now to capture that event, make it live, make it look good, bring awareness to their brand, bring awareness to the people that that they're trying to attract as far as donors, people that want to support their cause, support their mission, and align with their brand. So you're going to get to see behind the scenes and kind of how we do our thing, as we always do. This is just a different company, but the same type of concept, utilizing media to help them grow the awareness of what they are actually doing, the service they're providing, or the solution that they're offering, or even in this case, the technology that they're making available to people across the world. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm actually happy to be a steward of such a cause, to bring awareness to this is something that's possible. This is something that's possible to countries that really, really need it. So Digital REM is here to support. Digital REM is here to do their thing, and we're gonna, do our part as far as being one of the sponsors, but also as far as supporting them with services that we offer to help them grow their brand. So with that being said, hey, we will see y'all at the Commerce Club. Let's go. Now, as you probably noticed, we're dressed a little differently today. We don't have our typical Digital REM shirt on, what we usually wear when we are doing production, but we don't have that on today. We want to match the room at the end of the day. So we're matching the room. It's all black, so usually all black. We have the black and white. We have the tuxedo fit kind of going. So we have to change it up a little bit to match the vibe of the actual event. So yeah, and also, we have to put on that YSL today. We usually rock the Coach, but we did the YSL today. It's a little, I like to say a little more, I call it oily, but a little more stronger, something hit a little different, just a little different flavor for today, to change it up a little bit. But yeah, hit them with the YSL and pretty much rock out like that. I do also want to share one more tip that I actually saw on YouTube. So I was following this videographer, and he, I always remain a student, always doing my homework, even when I'm not shooting. Like, how can I be better? How can I do better? How can I continue to progress as a videographer and be a better resource to businesses, brands, and all of the above, right? So one of the videographers that I was following was like, hey, when you're shooting, even though he was doing real estate, but he's like, when you're shooting, put your headphones on. I brought my headphones with me this time, but he's like, put your headphones on and listen to the track that you're going to edit to. Because if you listen to the track, then you can kind of feel the vibe of how you want to edit. So you'll start to kind of get in the zone with that music. So I decided to go ahead and bring my headphones today and see how that production would go. I'm only kind of hesitant because I don't want people to feel like I'm not listening, or, I'm not open to listening. Because usually when people have their headphones on, they're kind of like don't bother me mode, which essentially I am in don't bother me mode, because I really want to focus on the task at hand. So with that being said, hey, we're just going to see how that goes. And, I give you a little, if I remember, of course, I give you a little behind the scenes on, or feedback on how that went. But if you do want feedback on how that went, make sure you comment below. Like, tell me ask me for feedback in the comments. Like, hey, how did the using the headphones work when you're listening to music? How did that work out for you? For all of the people, content creators out there, like, ask in the comments. Like, let me know, because I'm tempted to just either answer the comments straight up, or I could create a video around it, like what the process is like and kind of, how to. So with that being said, hey, we'll see you at the Commerce Club. We're going to continue on. Let's go. All right, so we hit it here. I got hands. Got my homie, Roman. We actually just did some running shots, some stable shots, just some establishing shots. Now we're gonna get, handheld and get those shots, interactions, and things like that. So that being said, hey, we're gonna get it. Let's go. Here we got everything kind of dumping footage right now in the process. Again, we're here at the Commerce Club, so you know how we do. We in the lounge bar area, have our setup because this part is closed off. Pretty much getting it in. So that being said, we're gonna continue this production and enjoy the views while we enjoy this shoot. So that being said, hey, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all this stuff. If you like the behind the scenes like this, make sure you like, subscribe to our channel, and you'll see more productions just like this, especially when we start going international, when we start traveling and things like that. We want to take you with us behind the scenes. Right now, we're immediately in the Atlanta area, but the whole goal is to be international, doing international events, international conferences, international things, tapping in with international brands, making partnerships with international brands, products, and other services. So with that being said, this is only the first step of many to come. So with that being said, we're going to potentially go international, but right now we're going to stay immediately in the Atlanta area, build these partnerships, build these relationships, and grow from here. So we're going to continue on the production, but wait for this to finish uploading right now so we can capture more footage. So that being said, let's continue on. So boom, there it is. You got to see the actual behind the scenes or day in the life of production of the YE Foundation Gala at the Commerce Club. You got to see kind of how I'm working and how we're doing the things. We didn't get to finish that same day edit, but that's okay. We learned a valuable post-production lesson, meaning we need 2 people to be able to accomplish that type of goal. So with that being said, hey, hopefully you found some value in this, to even see some of the behind the scenes here at Digital REM, but at the same time, hopefully this inspires you to subscribe, like this, and share it with a friend. To grow our channel, to bring more awareness to what we got going on, and then to bring more awareness to these brands that we're serving. So with that being said, hopefully this inspires you to do that one thing that takes you closer to goals. Like I always say, do that one thing that takes you closer to goals. Now, before I hop off, I want to point out the elephant in the room. This video is in slow motion. You're probably like, why is it in slow motion? Your lips don't even match. I had to dub over the video because it was actually captured in slow motion and didn't get any audio. So we had to go in and actually create new audio to finish out this video. Hopefully this also inspires you to not scrap, even if it's not perfect, not scrap the work that you have done. Go ahead and post it, go ahead and put it out there, and then move on to the next project. But at least you're getting your reps in, getting the things, getting more content out there and getting more practice in. So with that being said, don't scrap your projects, don't throw it away, still post that thing. And with that being said, hey, do that thing, one thing that takes you closer to goals. Like I always say, do that one thing. Later, y'all. Peace.